Chef Andrew Zimmern has taken viewers around the world, introducing us to unique and tasty cuisine for years on his various shows. But now he's bringing it back home to the Sunday night meal for his new series, Family Dinner. Take a look.
With the milkweed and bacon boiling, Caitlin is mixing up a simple dumpling to finish it off.
What do you think, Koninka?
Or you should have more flour in there, it looks like.
Do we add a little bit more flour?
Yeah, just a little bit more.
Okay.
Well, let me check her out.
Uh-oh.
That looks really good.
What? I got approval. And Andrew is with me now. Andrew, how are you? Good to see you.
I'm fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Listen, I love this show. It's like a bowl of comfort food itself. It's heartwarming. There's great stories. Explain what viewers are going to see every week.
I travel the country like Kane and Kung Fu, just, dropping in on families and sharing their stories, their trials, their tribulations, their successes, and of course, all over a family meal. The one thing that they all have in common is that they've used this time together as a way to celebrate each other and to really connect.
The third generation cranberry farmers. There's the Von Trapp family. Did you have a favorite episode?
Something, it's so hard to say. Every time I talk about this, I'm struck by the Mexican grandmother, mother at the time, who was running away from an abusive relationship, crossed the border, left her kids secretly with her sister, made enough money in the restaurant business in Iowa, sent back for the kids. The kids had to reconnect to her. Now they're older, they have children, and they gather every week and cook traditional Mexican food together.
There's kind of a theme within these shows, and it's about keeping the traditions alive through the generations, right? What was the most surprising thing that you learned on this journey with these families?
The willingness, the eagerness, infatuation, the delight that the younger generations have. We were with the Leung family in New Jersey. They always gathered together as a family and had dinner. But then the kids go to college, mom and dad go back to China for a year or two just to spend time there because the kids are in college. And the kids are FaceTiming, calling, emailing every night. How do you cook this? How do you cook that? And it created the need for them. It was the kids' idea to document all of these recipes in a blog that's now taken off, and there's going to be a cookbook and all the rest of this. It's a wonderful show.
Your production company created this show, shot this show. You're shooting season 2 right now, right?
Right now on the road, as you can see, in a hotel room, shooting season 2. If
you look at your social media, it's just full of great food and great recipes, of course. I want to know, is there one thing that's on heavy rotation at your house?
With people who cook professionally, our range is just a little bigger. So I end up playing restaurant more often. For myself, the things that I obsess over are really simple meal in a bowls. If it fits into a bowl and I can eat it all together, that's kind of my weeknight dinner go-to.
Yeah, if it fits in a bowl. Good rule of thumb. So coming out of this year that we've had and the restaurant industry getting hit so hard by the pandemic, how can people help at this point?
I think it's really important. I co-founded the Independent Restaurant Coalition in March of 2020 with one purpose, and that was to try to save restaurants and get that $120 billion grant. So I encourage everyone who loves restaurants, if you eat out, if you own a restaurant, if you're a regular, if you work in one, please go to saverestaurants.com. All the information is there. That's the Independent Restaurant Coalition's website, saverestaurants.com. Become an advocate, write your congresspersons and your senators and get them on board with refilling the coffers.
All right, good. And I know that you are living in Minnesota, but you are a New Yorker at heart.
Yes.
When you come back to the city,
born and raised. So I mean,
born and raised. So when you come back for a visit, is there one place that you have to go to when you come back to eat?
The one place that I never fail to eat something from whenever I'm in New York, and I have them send me a box every month, is Russ and Daughters.
Yeah.
4 generations of Zimmerns have eaten there, going all the way back to my son's great grandmother.
Yeah.
A burger at J.G. Mellon, a late night meal at Balthazar, a pizza at Stromboli Garden. As the years go by, they only take on more importance to me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, those are all good ones. I'm going to write them all down and go give him a visit.
Hey, great lists at andrewzimmern.com.
I will go check that out. And you can watch Family Dinner now on the Magnolia Network. Andrew, thanks so much for taking the time. Good to talk to you.
Oh, thank you. Good to see you again. Have a great week.